Hi YouTube, this is the President Michael back with an autograph mail day video. I have some purchases to show you. I picked up some signed books here and there, well, from a couple different sources, and got a whole bunch of signed ones. This is from the first place. Let's see, where did it go? First I'll show you, I picked these up. The first one I was pretty sure, almost 100%, was a preprint or an auto pen, but I decided to get it anyways because I wasn't 100% sure. So I can always have it as an example to show. But this is In Defense of Israel by John Hagee. And here is, that is definitely printed on there. Now, I'll show you something else. Here's another In Defense of Israel. This one I thought my possibility might be real, but I noticed there's like a little shaking with a few of the letters, which usually means an auto pen. And here it is. See, it's in blue. The other one that was which was printed on, and I compared them, and they look pretty much exactly the same. So it's the same exact signature basically. So they're both fake. But these were really cheap. They're only like 75 cents. So it's not a big loss. Anyways, I have them as an example, as an auto pen, in case I need to have it for like a research thing. So here it is, 2 copies of this. Here is Don't Give Up Before the Miracle. Now all these are from this one source, and I'll let you know when I get into the second source. But Don't Give Up Before the Miracle by John Neville Rhodes. That was also 75 cents. The Voice Heard Around the World. A 50-year history of the Joint Communication Support Element, JCSE, 1961 to 2011 by John Howard Grubbs. Sign right there. And had a brochure stuck in it. This is Standing with Israel, Why Christians Support the Jewish State by David Brogg. This was $2 because it's a hardback. I should see to be sure that that could be an auto pen too. I really feel the indentation on the other side, but that doesn't always mean that it's fake. So there is some stuttering with the words, so that may be fake too. I have to see. Now this is the best one. Now, let me show you. Gods and Generals, a novel of the Civil War by Jeff Shera. Show you. And there's a movie of the same name that was based off this book, which was a prequel to Gettysburg. But what was in the book was pretty cool. This is also signed by Jeff. It is a first day cover for Gods and Generals. How awesome that looks. That came with the book. Pretty cool. And of course, this was also $2. Oh, I want to show you this. This isn't signed. I opened it up. I was really hoping it was. And these aren't too expensive. I checked on eBay. You get them for another $20. You know, the ones signed go for more, of course. This is for, I think, Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. Original movie script. Collector's edition. Premiere of the Magazine Movie Script Library. This is really cool. I'm a huge Star Trek fan, as you know. And there's the entire script for the movie and several photographs at the end. So that is pretty darn neat. Unfortunately, no signatures. No signatures, unfortunately. That would have been awesome. Still, quite cool. I'm very happy to have this, and I'm definitely going to be keeping it. And I think this is paperback, so this was only 75 cents. Okay, on to the other place I've been to. Now this one, there is a lot. They had this one store at a big sale. Everything was 50% off. I got a whole bunch of unsigned books too, but I won't go into that. I'll just show you the signed ones. First, a couple of I'm happy to get, but not real. I didn't think, I was pretty much 100% sure this wasn't real, but I got it anyways, just to be certain, because it was so cheap anyway. Even though it had a sticker on it, it's just signed. So I got this book before, and I was fooled the first time around. But this is The Gathering Storm by Robert Jordan and Brandon Sanderson. It has a copy, Robert Jordan's autograph right there. I'm pretty sure that's real, almost 100%. But I decided to get it. I might actually like to read it, even though I think I already got a copy of this before, someplace. So that's not real. And I picked up this. This is really cool. And this was originally was $5. I got it for $2.50. You know, even though it says signed and numbered edition, it's not actually signed by him. I wish it was. That would have been cool. This is not. This is Why Not the Best by Jimmy Carter. And it says limited number signature edition number 4302. I guess there was only 5,000 copies of this. I checked on eBay. It's not that rare either. Some people try to get a lot of money for it. One has a copy of this for like $450, something like that. Which you gotta be a real idiot basically to buy that, because there's other copies on there for a lot cheaper. Here's another fake copy of his signature. But still pretty cool. I'm happy to get this for my collection, even though it's not actually signed. It is limited number edition. It is by Broadman Press. And there's only supposed to be, I think, 5,000 copies of this book like this. Still cool. Okay, now on to the signed books that I know are signed. Or at least I'm pretty sure are. First one is a small paperback. A novel by Warren Petabendi, The Removal. I usually don't check paperback, so I'm lucky I noticed it. Pretty sure this is supposed to be a signature by him. Kind of hard to tell, and I probably won't be able to find another example of this. There's that. We Listened Like a Bird, The Untold Story of Dorothy Putman, George Putman, and Amelia Earhart by Sally Putman Chapman with Stephanie Mansfield. I noticed this, and this looks like it's part of an autographed copy sticker. So that made me definitely check this one. And signed right there. I'm going to go through these kind of quickly because I have a lot of signed books. Let's see how far we are. Oh geez, we're already 8 minutes into this. Ethical Ambition. Living a Life of Meaning and Worth by Derek Bell. Signed right here. Inside the Inner Circle. More Stories of Crime and Corruption in Our American Prison System by Gary York. These are right next to each other. Wow, I got a second one signed by him too. And here's the other one. Corruption Behind Bars. Stories of Crime and Corruption in Our American Prison System by Gary York. Here's another one. Wings of Man. The Legend of Captain Dick Merrill by Jack King. Pretty cool. This is interesting. It was signed to H. Wayne Beavis with Best Personal Regards, Jack King, 12/15/1983. And then Wayne Beavis, the one that the book is made out to, wrote a little thing in here too, and signed it himself. So it was signed also by the original owner and the author of the book. There it is, the author's signature, and then the original owner. That was pretty cool. Breaking Night, a memoir of forgiveness survival on my journey from homeless to Harvard by Liz Murray. Looks like someone got a book plate at one time and stuck it in. Great Darkening by R.G. Triplett. If you want to know how much any of these books were, let me know. Let's sign there and then with a description. South of Justice by Joni M. Fisher. I mean, not too many of these books are going to be big names. Don't Go by Lisa Scotto-Line. Put them here. In April of Her Age, Princess Victoria Kehlani and Robert Louis Stevens, The Princess, the Poet, Buried Treasure by John Cummins Meeben. Now, lucky I got that one. That was like last minute. This is one of the best ones of the group. This is Walk in the Spirit, Inspiring Men, Moments and Credos from a Lifetime of Sports reported by Red Barber, well-known sports broadcaster in baseball. He's like in the Broadcasting Hall of Fame or something, if I remember correctly. And he's like broadcast like the first Major League Baseball game, I think, shown on TV, I think. So he had a long career. He passed away in like 1990, something like that. I found a copy of this book on eBay and they wanted like $50 for it. I paid only $5. But I've seen other versions of his autograph on there. His autograph isn't that rare, but definitely I'd be paying more for his autograph than what I paid for it in this book. It's not in the best of shape, you know, the cover's falling apart and it looks kind of worn here, but still pretty cool. This was definitely the best one. It originally went for 10 and I got it for 5. The Begotten, the Novel of the Gifted by Lisa T. Berggren. This one, it's kind of an odd place where the signature is, but I think it's supposed to be signed by her. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look up all these online. This is No One Stephanie. It's photographs by Charles Brodsky, words by Stephanie Byram. And it's signed, if it is actually signed by her, right there. So I have to see. Oh, this is cool, but I found it stuck in the book too, his business card. This is Backroads in Minnesota. Your guide to Minnesota's most scenic backroad adventures. By, text by Sean Pirich and photography by Gary Allen Nelson. It's signed by Gary Allen Nelson, which is pretty awesome. And then the book was Gary's business card, which is pretty awesome, pretty cool, because I collect celebrity business cards. So I'll definitely go in with my collection. Here is Seattle, From the Air. Aero photography by Russ Heel. An essay by Eric Sigliano. It is signed by Eric. Of course, there's an autograph sticker right there. Let's see. Pretty awesome. And this book probably originally was definitely not cheap. I'm not sure how much it was. Now this book, I'm pretty proud to have gotten. I almost was gonna before I knew it was signed, I was thinking, oh, I'm so tempted to get this. But I already spent quite a bit anyways. But then so I wasn't going to get it. But then I saw a sign, I thought, you know what, I have to get it. I mean, it wasn't that expensive. It was originally $5, only $2.50. But when all the books added up, it actually added up to quite a bit. So, this is the National Air and Space Museum, second edition by C.D.B. Bryan. And this book is massive. It's a huge freaking brick. You have a few more of these books, you could build a house with it. Look how thick that is. That is a big freaking book. And it's really cool inside. Let me show you the autograph. This is to Richard Bender, with admiration of your having built your own, I think, airplane. Warmest regards, C.D. Bryan. Guilford, I think, Connecticut. I think 1988. Very nice, cool inscription and a beautiful book. It even has a thing in the back from Ray Bradbury. If the National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. is just about the most stunning museum in the world, and I think it is, this book is equally as stunning in the published history of flight. It looks like a dream book. See? And let's see if I can find out how much this book was. Oh, interestingly, this was printed in Japan. I don't know, but I'm sure it was not cheap even back in 1988, if that's when the person purchased it. But that is it. I think, yeah, that is it for the signed books. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of unsigned books, so if you're interested in that, I could show them to you too. I don't think most people will be, but if you are, let me know. That is it for the autographs. I haven't got any TTMs. I did send a few out, hoping they come back soon. With regard to IPs, I don't know if I'll bother with spring training again. I haven't been to spring training in forever. It's just this is something I have a really hard time getting to, which is really foolish because there's a lot of great autograph opportunities during spring training. Trust me, I know. I used to go a lot, but it just takes a lot of effort and a lot of time, and it's really hard to invest that into doing that. Maybe I'll definitely try to go to some baseball games this year. I skipped all last year. I wasn't up to it, and I wasn't feeling well, so I never made it for any official games last year, which was the first year I haven't been to an official game since like '92. So from '92 to 2015, I went to games every year. So 2016 was the first year I haven't. I guess technically somebody say, well, yeah, but you went to the fantasy camp game last year. I don't know if I'd count that, really. It's not an official game. But still. So, I'm going to try to go. I've actually done a little bit of research. Some of the teams I might be seeing. Maybe looking for some cards. We'll see how that goes. That is it for this video. If you have any comments or questions, please put it below. I'm always happy to answer your questions. Thanks for watching, and I hope everyone's doing well. And I hope to do a video again soon. Alrighty. See you, YouTube. Bye, everybody. Bye.